We are live from a jam-packed Tacoma Dome for another exciting edition of Sunday Night Fallout. Let's take it to Crazy Zaku on the main floor for more action. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Crazy Zaku, bringing you all the hits and misses here tonight. We start the tag tournament, and we've got Fallout. Oh yes, we've got some Fallout as the boss is making his way to ringside right now. We got Fallout from last night's huge mega main event. I'm sorry, not last night, last Sunday. Let's take it to the ring right now. Boss got the microphone in hand. He says last week he had an insane match with Matt, and he gives him all the props in the world. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the job done, but it sparked a new spark and interest in wrestling. But right now he wants to talk about the betrayal. He's talking to Layla. He's saying, Layla, next week you've got yourself a match. 1-on-3. You want a shot at the world title? I'll give you a shot at the women's world title right there. You just have to survive. And if you don't win that match, you're going to have a match at Fandemonium. Very interesting stipulation right there. She can get a shot at the title. She just has to survive. But if she doesn't win, she's going to be going to Fandemonium for a hellish match. And of course, people are going to assume that that's abuse of power, but it's not. It's rightful revenge at this point. As we move on in to the first round of tag tournament action, Rey Mysterio making his way to ringside. LWO set to compete in this tournament as Ray and Eddie Guerrero team up together. And of course, you can vote for these two to just simply bypass the entirety of the tournament and face the tag team champions, the Devastation Corporation, at Fandemonium. It's up to you to make that vote happen. Yeah, these guys teaming almost their entire wrestling careers. Interesting separate entrances, but still with the same music, not even missing a beat. Look at that. Eddie Guerrero rolling up with that stolen Cobra Command vehicle. Oh my gosh, it's one of the greatest things that Cobra Command ever produced was that vehicle. And of course, Eddie Guerrero, former television champion here in TCW, looking to be tag champs with Ray, looking to bring gold to the LWO. I, for one, looking forward to this match. And of course, you have to wonder, we go back to the opening thing the boss said, you have to wonder what it's all going to mean for Layla. As Eddie Guerrero slowly struts the ring. He's become such a crowd favorite lately. Such a crowd favorite. Even though at one point, he had become Cobra Command. Television title was in his grasp. He switched over to Cobra Command, but now leader of the LWO once again, ready to rock and roll. Oh, and I know that music, their competitors are going to be the Scarlet Spiders. And of course, you got Ben Riley and Kane Parker, the Scarlet Spiders version 1, version 2. These two looking to move up in that tournament. Scarlet Spider been having that beef with the NWO lately or something. Been going up the NWO ranks. And you haven't seen much of Ben. But tonight, these two could move on in the tournament. They just have to compete against two legendary luchador wrestlers. As we get started with us opening bell, and already a spear right out of the books. The Scarlet Spider taking on Rey Mysterio right now. And of course, there's a lot of things we got to watch out for. So many spider cutters at any moment. But then, do not forget the unpredictable movements of Eddie Guerrero and, of course, Rey Mysterio as we get into this match. Look at that, blocking the Enziguri with a beautiful move right there. Tosses him down. Oh, hits him with a nice wheelbarrow kick. And of course, this tag tournament developed by the Devastation Corporation, sort of an excuse for them not to defend their titles, if you ask me. They have not defended their titles in 2 months. It's been overdue. The only reason they're defending their titles, you know, at Fandemonium is if the fans vote for all 7 titles to be defended. And so far, looking at the votes, it's looking to swing that way. We've got like 4 votes to 0 for defending all 7 titles. Working on a beautiful, beautiful match for the World Championship, folks. Don't even worry about that. We got something special planned for that. And of course, Tyler just telling Sting to look out, you know, gonna have words with him. I'm assuming sometime next week we're gonna hear about Sting. We haven't heard from Sting in a while after that huge, you know, car beatdown as the Scarlet Spiders taking control of the matchup. And of course, next week, Layla gonna be in action in some kind of match, and all she has to do is survive. She has to win, and if she wins, she gets a title shot. But if she loses, you know, she'll eventually get a title shot, but, you know, at Fandemonium, she's gonna have herself a match. Oh, Rey Mysterio dropping the ropes. That's not very nice, Rey. I've never seen him do that. And now just throws him right back into the ring. Such a good guy is Rey Mysterio, you know, helping people back into the ring when they're down. You know, you got the lying, the cheating, and the stealing of Eddie Guerrero, and of course you have the other end of the coin with Rey Mysterio. Such an interesting tag combination right there. Where with the Scarlet Spiders, you have speed, power, agility, you know, super kicks. You got your super kick party invite, right? Didn't you? Did you check your email, guys? Check your email. It's there. It's there. You got to look. It's under super kick party. You might have to check your spam. Watch out. There could be viruses in your spam. Beautiful move right there. And a beautiful just somersault hurricanrana by the Scarlet Spider. And of course, Kane, Scarlet Spider, the one in the ring right now, he had that huge match with Spider-Man, won that $100,000. You know, Insane made the highlight reel. That's right, folks. We got a highlight reel. We will put that up soon for Rivalries. So that way, those of you who don't want to sit and watch the whole pay-per-view, you can watch the highlight reel. Though, I will tell you this right now. The highlight reel does not have every match on there. In order to watch every single match, you must watch the pay-per-view through completion. Beautiful move right there by Rey Mysterio. Taking it to him. Oh, and he takes the legs out from under him. Rey Mysterio is not used to not being the fastest man in the ring, but Scarlet Spiders, oh, a brilliant headbutt. A lot faster than Rey Mysterio. They're in their prime. You know, we grabbed Rey Mysterio while he was in his prime. We grabbed Eddie Guerrero while he was in his prime. They've got nowhere to go but up. You know, their ability is not going to disappear over time. We have them in this insane critical condition of greatness for most of their careers. Beautiful move right there. And a beautiful kick from Ray. And whoever wins is going to be moving on. We don't have a set bracket. We do not have a set bracket. We are dwindling down to 8 teams. 8 teams, and then we will have a set bracket. You just got to dwindle it down to it first. These are just basically preliminaries. Basically, it's a tournament to get into the tournament. Single elimination. That means once you're out, you're out. But if you're out and your name's still on the fan vote, you could still get a shot at the tag titles. The only difference is there are points on the line in every match, but you don't lose any points. You will no longer lose points if you're in this tournament. So if you have any points, because as you know, Eddie Guerrero and Ray, they have 2 points. They only need 1 more for contention, although beautiful standing moonsault there. Scarlet Spiders, they only have 1 point. They've only won 1 tag team match together, and look at this, going right after the international booth right now. That is a very popular thing to do lately. Go after the international booth. Beautiful move there by Ray. Could be in big trouble, though. Throws him into the ropes right there. It looks like the international booth going to be spared for now. Going to need to hit them with some new monitors, though. He's not careful, though. He's going to get counted out. Was out there for quite a long time. And there's a spider cutter out of nowhere. Spider cutter out of nowhere. This is over. 1, 2, 3. And the Scarlet Spiders moving on to the next round. Beautiful move right there. The spider cutter absolutely out of nowhere. The Scarlet Spiders going to be moving on. These guys could very well be your next tag team champions. But they are more than definitely moving on to the next round. As we get started with the next match in this tag team tournament, Xbox, 6-Box, whatever you want to call him, making his way to ringside. And of course, his tag team partner, TJ Cruz, they've already got 2 points. They only need 1 more point. They get tag title contention in the future, no matter how this tournament goes down. Most interesting is they are willing to bow out of the tournament entirely if you vote for them at the Fandemonium fan vote. Very interesting to know right there. And there they are. And of course, here comes the complete MLG experience. TJ Cruz, get your Mountain Dew and your Doritos ready. You know, put on your favorite swag and prepare to 420 blaze it as you no-scope your way through this match. And you gotta remember to obey the Swag Club right there. Get your Swag Club merch. You can find that at TCW.com. Don't actually go to TCW.com. TJ Cruz had that insane match with the D-Man. Ended up getting himself a personal victory there as well. You're gonna see who's gonna be fed to this insane team.
Recommended.
We're a 3-man band. We're not astray. We know just where we stand. We're cleaning this mess up that you made. Then you'll understand. We're a 3-man band.
2 out of the 3 3MB members making their way to ringside. Former owner, of course, Drew McIntyre, and of course, Heath Slater. 3-man band making their way. And of course, these guys are a dark horse. They could pretty much win this entire thing if given the right opportunity, the right chance. We know that Drew McIntyre, former Intercontinental Champion, can do exactly that. Heath Slater, former WWE Tag Champion, 2-time. So these two would love to add TCW gold, and of course it would be, you know the owner's first shot at gold too. It was the former owner, no longer the owner anymore. Very interesting though. And the bell sounds, and this match moves right along. X-Pac going at it with the former owner Drew McIntyre. He also goes by the name Drew Gallowell in Impact Wrestling. Go check him out. He is trying to get World Championship gold. You got to support, Drew McIntyre. He made TCW possible. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have TCW. And of course, he brought Heath Slater in. Heath Slater's still working for the WWE. We kind of got like a little partnership with them. We get a little bit of talent from time to time. We get permissions to go back in time and grab Hogan and Macho Man and Andre and all sorts of stuff. As X-Pac lifts up McIntyre. Beautiful suplex right there. Or as the neurotic logician would call that, a suplex. And there's another suplex. Suplex. And right there is the 3MB double team. Beautiful move right there. And double teaming completely legal. Drew made that legal when he first set up the rules and structure here in TCW. You can punch somebody in the nuts. You can pretty much do whatever you want to anyone. As long as you don't kill them, it's okay. And, of course, as long as they don't grab the bottom rope because of reasons. And, of course, X-Pac and TJ, they've been tagging up recently. They've just been getting along. The Hogan's NWO and, of course, the Nightmare have been really cozy with each other. You know, Cruz, part of that Nightmare. X-Pac, part of Hogan's NWO. Hogan's NWO is facing a very interesting choice as the stipulations are up there for the Hogan-Spangle rematch. Whoever loses, either the loser's forced out of the NWO, the loser's team is going to join the winning team, and then, they're going to all serve the winner, or the loser becomes the slave, and X-Pac's got to wonder if Hogan can even beat Spangle. If he does that, what's going to happen to him? As Slater comes right on in. He's Slater. Say what you want about the kid. He has potential to be World Heavyweight Champion. But not when X-Pac is doing moves like that. And of course, many people think that basically 3MB is being fed to them right now. That is not true. 3MB could pretty much disrupt the entirety of this entire tournament by taking out this team right here, right now. That's all it takes. I've seen Heath Slater beat Brock Lesnar in the TCW ring. I am damn sure that Heath Slater could beat X-Pac. Of course, he had help beating Brock Lesnar, but it still happened. You still have that loss, Brock. Deal with it. Misses with the flying elbow as X-Pac with an insane move grabs him in midair and just forces him down as TJ comes into the ring. And TJ Cruz, the complete MLG experience. Many people he's gained a popularity with the MLG crew. He's got that hashtag Swagnamite finishing maneuver. He got that super kicks, yo. Beautiful spear right there. Right there, just hitting another huge spear, and TJ Cruz in control of the match. Tried to drop the knee. Didn't happen. There's a kick right up to the backside of the head. And what's he doing now? Well, how about a curb stomp? Just stomping right on that curb. Gonna go off the ropes, thinking double boots, hits it right in the face. Of course, next up, we're gonna hear from Mario. Gonna go for the cover? No. Beautiful spear right there. We're going to hear from Mario next up. Mario going to be in action later tonight. 1, 2, 3. This match is over. TJ Cruz and X-Pac moving into the next round of competition. Beautiful, beautiful move right there. Just taking domination. Saw that Slater was the weaker man out of the two. Pac keeping Drew from getting to his partner. And these two move on to the next round of the tournament. Absolutely beautiful. Now we got Mario in the back. Mario is scheduled for a match later tonight. Want to know his thoughts on what he was doing interfering in TK's match. Mario's saying TK's a punk. He had no business facing Luigi. It should have been him. He made it him. So he went out there and defeated him just like he told him he was going to do. And he'll do it again if he's ever given a shot. Oh, wait a second. TK! TK coming out. I think he took exception to everything. The words, the fact that he interfered in the match. Oh, I don't think this is done, but I don't think Mario's going to be able to compete tonight. No, he's popping up the X. No, Mario is not going to be able to compete tonight. moving right along into tag team action here. Another round of tournament action as the Outsiders, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, make their way to ringside right here. You gotta wonder, these two want to be tag team champions, something fierce. They have wanted TCW tag gold for a long time, and I should say tag platinum when I say that. And this tournament is the best way to do it. They've had a lot of run-ins with that Devastation Corporation, been unable to get the job done. And of course, you can vote for the Outsiders. They're hoping that you will vote for them so they can get that instant shot. And they can bypass this up immediately because they want the Devastation Corporation, something fierce. And of course, the twisting sounds of the nightmare as Kodama and Obirian, the Batiri, make their way to ringside through the crowd. These two new members of the Nightmare going to be going up against one of the most legendary tag teams in the history of WCW. But the Batiri would definitely like to get their hands on the Devastation Corporation and do this not only for the Nightmare but for themselves. They've also put themselves up for the fan vote. Feel free to vote for them if you want them to get that instant shot. Get into this match. Bell sounds, this match underway as the Batiri strike, but get thrown into that corner by Scott Hall. And of course, it's kind of hard to tell who's who. It's either Kodama or Obirian. As Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, takes it to him. I'm pretty sure that's Obirian. The problem is with Obirian and Kodama, I'm pretty sure they're twins. Kind of hard to tell them apart unless you see their face paint. Don't really got a good angle from up here. So the Batiri taking it to Scott Hall. Beautiful move right there. Scott Hall, of course, they're older than the Batiri. Are the Outsiders. So this match is going to be about the Batiri's, speed and agility based on the strength of the Outsiders. Of course, Scott Hall, oh my God, no way, launches Big Kevin. Scott Hall, 6'8", Kevin Nash, about 7'2". These two gentlemen are not small gentlemen. And there's a beautiful elbow right there. The Batiri taking it right to him. We're going to go ahead and call him Obirian. Obirian just eats a leg. And he goes flying as well. And again, just another leg drop right there on Obirian. And of course, we are receiving reports on Mario. Mario is just out of it. He is going to be attending a medical facility for the rest of the week. TK with that brutal assault on Mario. Absolutely not approving of Mario interfering in his match. We all know TK is a very prideful person. TK does not like it when people interfere in his matches. He does not like it when people, mess up what he has planned. And he does not like to lose. As right now, the Outsiders getting just manhandled by the Batiri on the outside. And of course, they got that 20 count. They can be up there for a long, long time. But if they're not worried, they can both be counted out. And if both teams get counted out, they both do not make it to the next round. And of course, the Batiri also have themselves up for that fan vote at Fandemonium. You can vote for the Batiri to go up against the Devastation Corporation. Though I will tell you this, a vote for them is a vote for the Nightmare. And if you vote for the Nightmare, well, we're not friends, folks. Nightmare not exactly good here. We know that there's another Nightmare team going to be competing in this tournament. That, of course, is Hody Ninja and UGG. We will see them next week. Of course, we got Chaos Theory in action for the main event tonight, as they try to make their way past the preliminary rounds here in this tag tournament. This Devastation Corporation Classic. It's a beautiful move there by Kevin Nash, as we finally are back in the ring. Into the ropes there, catches them. Beautiful scoop power slam. And he got some distance with it, too. Just drops him down. Scott Hall, the man who has all the machismo. You know, his alias, Reza Ramon. Back in the WWE, he held the Intercontinental Gold. He is a former television champion here, as well as a former North American champion. He would love to be tag champ. You know, Kevin Nash and, of course, Scott Hall want those tag titles around their waist. It's been many years since they've had tag team gold around their waist. Nash coming on in, but they can do it. They just got to win this tournament and then face the Devastation Corporation at the end, or they got to get voted into Pandemonium and beat Devastation Corporation there. And of course, I would like to state, if Devastation Corporation does in fact lose, they will get a bye in the tournament. They will immediately be allowed to enter the tournament in whatever position they're in. And the winners will face the winners of that tournament no matter what. So it's not going to end. The Devastation Corporation Classic will not end until we have that winner. And that winner will be focused, I believe, at the Clash of the Champions, or it could be Spring Fever, whichever one comes first. Beautiful move there by the Batiri. Kodama gonna fly. I believe that's Kodama. Oh no, he lifts up Big Kev, but no, Big Kev gonna say no to that. And now picks him up by his face like a basketball. And there's a big knockout shot. And this could be all she wrote right there for the Batiri. Outsiders moving on. Moving on. One, no. Kevin Nash surprised by that. Hits him with that surprise neckbreaker, though. We're going to see Jackhammer. Here it comes. Lifts him up. Jackhammer powerbomb. I'm sorry, Jackknife powerbomb. And that's all she wrote. 1, 2, no. And, of course, Kodama gets saved. That would have been all she wrote right there. Now the Batiri need to, watch out. Beautiful belly-to-belly. Using Kevin Nash's own weight and height against them for that belly-to-belly suplex. And a nice twisting neck breaker. The Batiri, they recently got their third man back. Was brought back to life in Chikara. Of course, the Batiri, they still wrestle in Chikara. Go check out Chikara Pro for all of that wonderful action there. So do the Devastation Corporation. And, of course, they wrestle with Sidney Bacabella. Thank God he's not in here. Lifts him up. Beautiful move right there. We've seen that before. That has usually ended things for the Batiri right there. Nightmare Syndrome. 1, 2, no. Almost. It was almost 3. So close. Kevin Nash doesn't know who's the legal man. I don't know who the legal man is for the Batiri. They both look the same, but that Nightmare Syndrome hitting Kevin Nash, he is just out of it right now. Oh, and here's a nice shot there. Beautiful, just volleys, and there's the discus clothesline. That signature discus clothesline from Scott Hall. Now just choking him. Ref not even going to do a damn thing because we let that happen. And now lifting him up in the center of the ring with the abdominal stretch. Unable to get the tap out though. Oh, and he rakes the eyes. And there's a knee right to the jaw, but Scott Hall just got woken up from that. Oh, wait a second. Float over DDT. Of course, we got many teams still in this. You know, the $1 Million team. Ted DiBiase, Andre the Giant, that's going to be a thing. Green Lantern Corps, that's still a thing. Team NWO Japan, that's still a thing. You know, you got Hogan Giant, that's a thing. Scott Hall, Mr. Perfect, that's going to be a thing as well. So many teams in this. That's why we are trying to break it down to the final 8. We're going to have a lot of, weird, awkward matches in this Devastation Corporation Classic. Oh, look at that. Reaching out, grabs him, pulls him back, and now here comes the big double team there. The big double team. Gonna go up top, gonna fly. Yes! Drops a headbutt right across the back. This could be all she wrote for Scott Hall right here. Gonna go for the cover. 1, 2, and Scott Hall able to kick out. Kevin Nash was not gonna make that in time. Scott Hall able to hang on, but no, that would be all she wrote right there if this was a Rumble. And of course, the international booth lost their monitors again, it looks like. I didn't see when that happened. They must not have gotten replacement monitors yet. Beautiful, just twisting move there from the Batiri. Gets thrown to the rope, gets caught. Beautiful move. And this match is like stealing the show. Both of these teams want to win. Both of these teams want to move on. And there's the double super kick from the Batiri. The Devil's Way. Just wasting all that time. It could be over right here. Here it comes. No, wasted too much time. The Devil's Way. That double super kick, Devil's Way, they call that tag team finisher. And now Scott Hall and Kevin Nash are pissed. Old school double team right there. And now trying to make him tap out with that full Nelson, but that's not even going to be a thing. Oh, gets caught though. Beautiful move there by Hall. Choking him right in front of the referee. I love it when he does that. Oh, but there's a low blow to Big Kev on that outside. 1, 2, and the Batiri now in there with him alone. Gonna go for the cover here. 1, 2, 3, no! Almost so close. Just this double teaming from the Batiri being too much for the outsiders to be able to handle this insanity right here. Here's a tag. Kodama coming on in, misses though. Being able to get that tag, catches him. Beautiful power slam right there. Gonna go for the cover center of the ring. This could be a 1, 2, no. Scott Hall trying everything he can. Kevin Nash getting back into the ring. Big, massive boot. Size 24. It's got to be at the very least. Size 24 up across that face. 1, 2, and of course he got there in time, but damn, that would have been all over right there with that big boot. And here comes the jackknife power bomb to Kodama. That's all over right there. 1, 2, 3, no. Unable to stop the partner in time. Beautiful clothesline. Kodama trying to stay off of his back. Both the Batiri members have been hit by that jackknife powerbomb. Oh, now getting him in that bear hug, but he's too close to the ropes. He's too close to his partner. There's a neck breaker, though. Outsider's going to move on with that neck breaker right there. 1, 2, no. And again, broken up. Oh, and a big axe handle. Followed up by that huge clothesline. Scott Hall going to come in to finish the job. We're going to see that outsider's edge. Going after the arm. Rolls him through and now applying pressure to the spine. This could be a tap out right here. Oh, but he punched the ref. The ref, he was tapping out, but the ref accidentally got hit. He didn't see the tap out. The Batiri tapped out, but the ref didn't see it. Gonna go for the cover here. Ref now in position. 1, 2, no, it's saved. The outsiders should be moving on in this tournament, but the ref didn't see the tap out. Oh, rakes the eyes right there. Oh, going for an armbar now. Going to try to make him tap out again. Is it going to happen? It could still happen. No, this time Oberian right there as Kodama gets caught. Misses, though, with that match. Hits him with the Bulldog. Tries to roll him up. Kevin Nash right there. The 1, 2. Kevin Nash stops it. Almost a 3. Tags in Oberian. Oberian, he's going to stop this right here, right now. Sleeper hold applied. Sleeper hold applied. And nope. Scott Hall tapping out to the sleeper hold. This match is done. The Batiri steals their way of victory into the next round. It should have been the outsiders, but the Batiri get lucky and they're moving on. And honestly, Scott Hall could only take so much head trauma. There's no reason to hate him for tapping out to that. The pain must have been incredible. Either way, give it up to the Batiri as we move into the main event.
Pop it, D-Man!
As we move into the main event time here in TCW, the Chaos Theory looking to advance in this tag tournament. These two were at Rivalries. D-Man unfortunately suffered a loss against TJ Cruz, but the big money belt champion himself got himself a personal victory over Dak Spangle when he made Spangle tap out. And now tonight, Chaos Theory looking to move on to the next round of preliminaries in this Devastation Corporation Classic. Zack Ryder making his way to ringside. He's going to be in this tag classic himself. I don't know who his tag partner is going to be, but he's hoping who he's chosen is going to be the one to help the Long Island Ice Z make his way to ringside.
He's just a common man.
Holy crap, it's the American Dream Dusty Rhodes These two could be a formidable team together. Long Island Ice Z, big fan of Dusty Rhodes. These two could go all the way, become tag team champions. They are unpredictable. They've never teamed before, as far as I know. But the American Dream, you know, adding that bionic elbow to the Long Island Ice Z's, you know, repertoire, these two could do just so much damage. The Chaos Theory is in a lot of trouble here tonight as they go up against the polka dotted frenzy that is the American Dream, and of course the Long Island Ice Z, ZACK RYDER. The American Dream team, if you ask me. And the bell sounds in this main event underway. RYDER going up against the D-Man. D-Man floating him right on over. Of course, neither RYDER nor Dusty Rhodes was at the Rivalries, you know, matchup. That was a one-shot, folks. You'll never see Rivalries again. We don't do one-shot pay-per-views and then have them again. They wouldn't be one-shots if we did. It wouldn't be a one-night only. It wouldn't be a one-shot. It wouldn't be, you know, any of that to do it again. It was all just for you guys to relive some main rivalries from the past. Misses with that big boot as the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, just takes on the D-Man. And of course, first time D-Man's ever gone up against the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. RYDER and of course the Neurotic Logician, though, they have been tag team partners in the past. You know, Neurotic Logician part of that RYDER Revolution at one point, being lifted up though, thinking pile driver, hits a huge pile driver there. So of course, RYDER and Logician, they know each other quite well. As the Logician now goes up against the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. The Logician got to wrestle Randy Savage 2 weeks ago. Now he's getting to wrestle the American Dream. Two of the men that were very influential on his career in wrestling. Beautiful move right there. Dusty Rhodes has said that he's very, you know, happy to be in TCW. He finds the Neurotic Logician a very pleasant individual to be around. Looks forward to wrestling him in the future. Now they get their chance to do that. It's in a tag team match to try to move on in the Devastation Corporation Classic. And there's that signature move. The strength of the Neurotic Logician is scary. He looks little, but he is not. This man can bench so much. You know, he's like Dak Spangle. Dak Spangle can bench up to 500 and some odd pounds. He can lift you right off your feet like it's nothing as Dusty Rhodes takes down the Neurotic Logician. Neither of these teams on that vote. Logician, for reasons, you know, he doesn't want to be on that vote. He has a title fight. He doesn't want a double duty match. He knows better than that. Although if you want to vote for Tia could be involved in a fatal four-way for the Women's Championship. If you want to put some more gold around the Chaos Theory's waist, help Tia out. Vote for her. Beautiful black hole slam to the cover. Unfortunately, only a 1 count right there. Beautiful elbow to the back of the head. And there's some Mudamis compliments of Tyler Kelly right there. And that's going to allow the tag in as RYDER needs to get out and get the crap out of his eyes now. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes in there with the D-Man. Beast Mode, D-Man Hansen. The Chaos in the Theory. Derek, been told that, has told everyone he likes to take things by chance. He never plots things out. He just does something on a whim. He likes to roll the dice. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes he gets a huge, massive, you know, critical D20. He likes to play, you know, he likes to play Dungeons and Dragons with that 11-sided, you know, die that says all, you know, not 11-sided, with that D20 that has like 11 ones and like 9 20s. And he gets lifted up, but no. Beautiful DDT reversal from the American Dream. RYDER tried to take out The D-Man was smart enough to drop those ropes as we now go a bit to the extreme side. Always going after those titanium steps. D-Man not going to let him get away. Big knife edge chop right there. Ric Flair would be proud with all the woos that were generated from that. Oh, but that gets caught. No. And of course, Ryder knows the Logician. He knows him, but he doesn't know him all that well. He knew him back when he was, before he was the Being. He was just, Griffin Basic. Starting out in TCW. Here it comes, double team maneuver right there. Beautiful move there. Takes him out. Hoping to end this right now. Beautiful drop kick. Is this going to be all she wrote? Will we see a Rough Rider? Will that end the night for the Chaos Theory? Throws him into that corner though. Here comes a double team. And here it comes. That power bomb. Random logic power bomb. 1, 2, 3. No. The random logic does not hit off. Beautiful clothesline right there. And now he puts him in the Steiner recliner. This could be it right here. And there it is. The Steiner recliner gonna give them the submission win after that random logic power bomb. The Chaos Theory moving on to the next round of preliminaries. Chaos Theory getting the job done. Random logic power bomb not exactly enough. Put on the move, and now these two looking to head into the next round to become tag team champions. Congratulations goes to the Chaos Theory. And of course, the big money champion hoping you'll give him a nice vote for his title defense at Fandemonium. Man, that was absolutely huge match. We would have had 5 matches for you, but TK took out Mario. Mario was scheduled to compete next week, though. Next week, Layla scheduled to compete in a match. TK gonna respond to Mario, and of course we got more stuff there, folks. My name is Crazy Zaku. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. I brought you all the hits and misses, and I'll see you next week, folks.